After the age of 70, something terrifying happens inside the body. And almost nobody warns seniors about it. Your circulation, the very system that carries oxygen and nutrients to every muscle, nerve, and organ, begins slowing down so dramatically that scientists call it the silent shutdown. But the billion-dollar supplement industry has a different name for it: repeat customers. Here's the truth the industry will never advertise. Seniors lose up to 40% of blood flow to their legs and feet, while pharmaceutical companies flood the market with circulation pills, expensive creams, and special senior formulas that they know offer very little relief. Meanwhile, they generate over $30 billion a year selling these poor solutions, convincing older adults that cold feet, leg numbness, tingling, swelling, and slow healing are just normal aging. What they don't want you to know is that some of the most effective circulation-boosting remedies aren't hidden behind pharmacy counters. They're sitting in ordinary American grocery aisles, costing just a few dollars. Not exotic powder, not imported mixes. Real cheap drinks that research suggests may help improve blood flow in as little as 24 hours by relaxing blood vessels, improving oxygen delivery, and gently waking up stiff, underfed tissues in the legs and feet. So today, I'm counting down 5 of the most powerful, yet overlooked American drinks that may help seniors experience warmer legs, better circulation, lighter steps, and reduced swelling, all through simple, everyday beverages anyone can buy. Let's begin with drink number 5, one of the most shockingly effective natural circulation boosters. Yet so basic, most seniors never think of it as anything more than a breakfast side. Orange juice, but not the sugary, artificial versions. I'm talking about pure 100% orange juice with no added sweeteners. Most people see it as a vitamin drink, but it's actually one of the fastest natural ways to stimulate nitric oxide, the compound your blood vessels use to relax and open. When nitric oxide rises, blood flow improves, pressure drops, and warm circulation returns to the limbs. Something older adults desperately need. American researchers found that adults who drank a cup of pure orange juice showed improved artery function and increased blood vessel flexibility within hours. That means warmer feet, less tingling, and better movement throughout the day. The vitamin C inside the juice also helps reduce oxidative stress, one of the hidden reasons arteries stiffen with age. I remember speaking with a 76-year-old man named Harold who complained every morning that his feet felt like ice blocks. Shoes didn't help, socks didn't help, heating pads helped only temporarily. I suggested adding one simple habit: drink 1 cup of real orange juice with breakfast. Not juice cocktails, not concentrates, just pure OJ. Within a week, he told me, my feet aren't freezing anymore. It feels like someone turned the circulation back on. Before we continue to drink number 4, comment your age below and tap subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming circulation boosting videos designed especially for seniors. Moving forward in our countdown, the next drink is one of the most powerful natural circulation enhancers ever tested in American studies. Yet it sits ignored in grocery stores because the supplement industry can't profit from it. They can't patent it, can't brand it, and can't turn it into a $60 circulation booster. But seniors who start drinking it often feel the difference in their legs and feet shockingly fast. I'm talking about beet juice, the deep red drink that has been shown in multiple US-based studies to rapidly increase nitric oxide levels in older adults. Nitric oxide is the signal your blood vessels release when they need to widen and deliver more blood. When nitric oxide levels go up, circulation improves. When they go down, cold feet, swelling, tingling, and sluggish steps become a daily battle. What makes beet juice special is its high concentration of natural nitrates. When you drink it, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide within hours. This can lead to warmer limbs, a lighter feeling in your legs, and better stamina during walking or standing. And unlike caffeine or stimulants, beet juice doesn't push your heart harder. It simply opens the pathways that have been tightening with age. One study conducted in the United States showed that older adults who consumed beet juice experienced improved walking efficiency and better oxygen delivery to the muscles in their legs. That means less heaviness, less fatigue, and more control over movement. Seniors who had struggled with short walks noticed they could go farther without stopping. I remember speaking to a 79-year-old woman named Lorraine who experienced constant pressure in her calves when walking. She described her circulation as slow and stuck. I suggested introducing 1 cup of beet juice in the late morning. Not as a medicine, just as part of her routine. After just 4 days, she told me, "My legs don't feel clogged anymore. It's like they finally woke up." That sensation, the feeling of blood returning to dormant areas, is something many seniors describe when they begin supporting nitric oxide naturally. Beet juice isn't meant to replace meals or medications, of course, but it can become a simple, powerful weapon against poor circulation. You don't need to drink a lot. Even half a cup to a cup a day can begin making changes, especially when consumed consistently. Many grocery stores carry it in refrigerated sections, and canned versions work just as well if they're pure and unsweetened. The supplement industry hopes seniors won't discover this. They prefer you rely on expensive pills rather than cheap drinks that do the job naturally. But the science is clear. Nitric oxide is one of the biggest keys to opening blood flow in aging legs and feet. And beet juice is one of the richest natural sources available. Before we move on to drink number 3, comment your age below and hit subscribe so you never miss another circulation-boosting video designed specifically for seniors. Now, moving deeper into this list, the next drink is one that almost no senior would ever suspect of helping circulation, mostly because it's associated with comfort, not cardiovascular health. But surprisingly, researchers have uncovered something remarkable about this drink. It contains compounds that naturally help blood vessels relax, widen, and deliver more oxygen-rich blood to the legs and feet. That drink is hot cocoa, made with real, unsweetened cocoa powder. People often think of cocoa as a treat, something children sip on winter nights. But hidden inside cocoa beans are flavanols, powerful plant compounds that support circulation by improving the function of the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels. When the endothelium works better, blood moves more smoothly. Warmth spreads into your limbs. Tingling decreases. Heaviness lightens. In fact, a study conducted on older adults in the United States discovered that drinking flavanol-rich cocoa twice a day improved walking distance, blood flow, and muscle oxygenation. Participants didn't need supplements, pills, or complicated routines. They simply drank cocoa. One of the biggest issues seniors face after 70 is stiff, narrow arteries that limit how much blood reaches their feet. Cocoa's flavanols help counter this by stimulating nitric oxide, the same circulation-boosting molecule we discussed earlier, but in a gentler, more long-lasting way. Instead of a sudden spike, cocoa promotes a slow, steady improvement in blood vessel relaxation. I once met an 82-year-old man named Richard who struggled with cold, numb feet every evening. His doctor offered creams and pills, but nothing helped for long. I recommended he try drinking a small cup of warm cocoa made with unsweetened cocoa powder, a little milk, and no artificial mixes. He started drinking it before bedtime. Within a week, he said, "My feet aren't freezing anymore. The warmth stays through the night." Cocoa's warmth also adds to the effect. Warm liquids naturally encourage blood vessels in the lower limbs to open. Combined with cocoa's flavonols, the result is powerful: better nighttime circulation, reduced tingling, and less of that icy sock sensation so many seniors describe. What makes this drink even better is how affordable and accessible it is. A single container of unsweetened cocoa powder costs only a few dollars and lasts weeks. And unlike sugary hot chocolate packets, which can work against circulation by causing inflammation, real cocoa offers benefits without the crash. This is exactly why the supplement industry avoids talking about foods like cocoa. They can't sell a $60 circulation drink when a $3 grocery item does the job naturally. Before we move on, drop your age in the comments and hit subscribe. I reply to as many seniors as I can. And since we've reached the halfway point of the countdown, make sure to like this video and share it with another senior who deserves to feel warm, stable, and strong again. Your share could genuinely help someone regain comfort in their legs and feet. As we move toward the top of this list, the next drink is something many seniors already have in their kitchen cabinets. Yet very few understand just how profoundly it can impact circulation, warmth, and oxygen delivery throughout the legs and feet. It's not a trendy supplement, not some overpriced powder, and not a drink the pharmaceutical industry can exaggerate into a moneymaker. It's simple, familiar, and quietly powerful. I'm talking about green tea. Most people think of green tea as a calming beverage, something to sip when you're stressed or trying to relax. But beneath that calming effect is a cocktail of natural compounds, catechins, antioxidants, and mild vasodilators that help blood vessels function more smoothly. Green tea improves what doctors call endothelial function, the ability of your blood vessels to widen when your muscles need more oxygen. When endothelial function improves, circulation begins flowing more freely, especially to the extremities like feet, toes, and lower legs. This is critical for seniors. After 70, arteries tend to stiffen, and the small vessels supplying the feet become less responsive. That's why so many older adults experience coldness, heaviness, and numbness. Green tea helps ease that stiffness, allowing blood to move more naturally throughout the day. But the benefits don't stop there. Green tea is also rich in antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress, one of the hidden reasons blood vessels deteriorate with age. These antioxidants protect the lining of arteries, giving them a better chance to stay flexible and responsive. Flexible arteries equal better warmth, better circulation, and more comfortable movement. I once spoke to a 75-year-old woman named Helen who struggled with that sinking feeling of heaviness in her calves every afternoon. "It feels like someone turned the circulation off after lunch," she told me. I asked her to add one simple habit: drink a cup of warm green tea in the afternoon instead of her usual soda. She didn't change anything else. Within 10 days, she described a noticeable difference. My calves don't feel weighed down anymore. I feel light on my feet. Even my evening walk felt easier. That's the magic of green tea. Subtle, gentle improvements that stack day after day until the legs begin feeling alive again. The warmth of the tea itself also contributes to improved peripheral circulation. Warm beverages naturally encourage blood vessels in the feet and lower legs to open just enough to improve comfort. And unlike many circulation supplements, green tea is extremely inexpensive. A single box costs only a few dollars and can last weeks. It's low-calorie, easy to drink, and supportive of both daytime movement and nighttime relaxation. Seniors who make it a regular part of their routine often describe feeling warmer, lighter, and more confident when walking or standing for long periods. Before we move to the number one drink on this list, drop your age in the comments and hit subscribe so you don't miss the important senior-focused health videos coming next. Your age comments help me tailor the advice specifically for your generation. We've reached the number one drink on this list, and what makes it remarkable isn't that it's exotic, rare, or expensive. It's that it's one of the simplest circulation-boosting drinks seniors can use, yet almost everyone overlooks its power. No marketing, no bright labels, no billion-dollar campaigns behind it. Just warm water and a squeeze of lemon. Most people think of warm lemon water as something you drink when you're trying to relax or settle your stomach. But when it comes to improving blood flow, especially to the legs and feet, this simple drink does something incredibly helpful. It gently widens blood vessels, hydrates the bloodstream, and supports the movement of oxygen to tissues that have been starving for better circulation. After 70, dehydration becomes one of the biggest hidden causes of poor blood flow. Even mild dehydration thickens the blood just enough to slow circulation. That's why seniors often wake up with stiff legs, cold feet, or a heavy feeling when they take their first steps in the morning. Warm water reverses that almost immediately. It thins the bloodstream, relaxes the veins, and encourages flow into the extremities. When you add lemon, you introduce potassium, antioxidants, and natural citric acid that help the body balance electrolytes and support vessel function. Many seniors report feeling changes within 24 hours of adding warm lemon water to their mornings. Their feet feel less tight and more alive. Walking becomes easier. That initial morning stiffness loosens faster. It works not because it's magical, but because it gives your body what it's been missing: hydration, warmth, and a nudge to wake up circulation pathways that age has slowed. I once met an older gentleman named Frank, 81 years old, who described his feet as blocks of ice every morning. He layered socks, used heated slippers, and even tried circulation creams. But the relief never lasted past an hour. I suggested an experiment. Drink 1 cup of warm water with half a lemon squeezed into it immediately after waking up. Nothing else changed in his routine. By the 3rd morning, he sent me a message saying, "This is the first time in years I've felt warmth reach my toes before noon." That's exactly why it takes the number one spot. Warm lemon water is easy, inexpensive, and incredibly effective for waking up circulation in the legs and feet. It works harmoniously with the body instead of forcing it. And unlike many supplements that seniors are convinced they need, this simple drink costs pennies and can be prepared in less than a minute. Some seniors even choose to drink a 2nd cup at night, allowing their circulation to stay active while they sleep. For others, 1 morning cup is enough to notice the difference. The key is consistency. When your blood vessels begin receiving warmth and hydration daily, they respond more quickly, remain more flexible, and send better circulation to the areas that need it most. Now that you've seen all 5 of these powerful circulation boosting drinks, one message becomes crystal clear. Poor blood flow after 70 is not something you have to accept. Cold feet, numb toes, heavy calves, that slow dragging feeling when you stand up. These aren't just old age. They're signs your circulation has been slowing down for years, often without anyone telling you how to fix it. And while the supplement industry wants you to believe only expensive pills can help, the truth is simpler. Your body responds far more to hydration, warmth, natural nitric oxide boosters, and antioxidant-rich drinks than it ever will to a $30 bottle of capsules. That's why these 5 drinks, orange juice, beet juice, cocoa, green tea, and warm lemon water, work so effectively. They support the body instead of forcing it. They cooperate with your blood vessels rather than overwhelming them. And most importantly, they're safe, cheap, and available in every grocery store in the United States. What matters most now is consistency. You don't need all 5 drinks every day. You don't need a strict schedule or complicated plan. Even starting with just 1 cup a day of any of these drinks can begin nudging your circulation in the right direction.